Dude, Kaga, you probably have heard of Fallout Nuevo Mexico, which is gonna set it in New Mexico, or I think it's
like an actual new Fallout game.
No, it's a mod.
Oh,
but it's incredible looking. Like I saw it. It's freaking good. I don't know if it's supposed to be in. I think it's supposed to be in Mexico City. I think so.
I hope to God we're live right now.
We are. But anyway, no, dude, I just saw another trailer for Fallout Chicago, which is another, which is, oh yeah, I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, no, I heard about that like a little bit, like through the fucking grapevine, like once.
All right, check that. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna. You can watch this later. It doesn't really reveal much, but here's the official reveal trailer for this crap. Hang on.
It seems that thanks to like Fallout London, now all the other mods are like the mod guys are like all saying, "Don't forget about us."
Oh yeah.
Oh, well, I mean, quite frankly, I would rather see more mods for New Vegas than 4. Honestly.
Oh my god.
Give that a watch later. It doesn't reveal like anything, but it's freaking. I'm stoked for that one.
This is about retaking Omega.
This is about your war, Shepard. Cerberus controlling the Terminus system seriously bolsters their mobility.
I'm gonna assume that they've been. When was that? When was Chicago even announced?
Surely the Alliance has noticed.
Cut to the chase. What's your plan?
Kick them out.
Years ago.
Okay. I don't remember hearing anything about it.
Going to punch the enemy lines and invade.
I remember because
Fallout Chicago was one of the original, like, because it was a Fallout Vegas mod, right? Like,
yeah.
It was Fallout Chicago.
The leader of the
there was another one. I can't really remember the other one that actually got released. Somewhat. Hold on.
Don't know.
For what? For New Vegas?
The elusive man's top military strategist.
Yeah, like big story
mode. Secret.
Yeah. Wait. Hold on. You mean the Frontier?
Bastard.
Yeah.
Yeah, you mean the one that everyone like pooped on and it was controversial?
Yeah.
He's got to make a lot
yeah, that one.
I know all about that one. Trust me.
Like, I swear to God, like, a couple of people actually, I don't know.
There are secrets on Omega only.
Until everyone like started to realize, oh, they're not like.
I can tell you this.
The developers on Frontier were assholes.
Well, not only were they dickheads, like if you just go through their Discord responses, like one of them was incredibly toxic to people. It was like saying, "Oh yeah, the Fallout fans are like fucking like scum," and people are like, "Oh, that's nice of you to say." And then on top of that, it was the I won't go through all of it because I'm sure you know about it, but you know the freaking thing with that chick America. And then, the whole having a sex with the lizard people in the tunnels. I thought that was just fucking weird. Like, it's so. Like, I will agree. Some of the stuff they put in there is fucking odd. But
my crew.
Apparently they did a really good job on the driving of the cars.
You fucked the death claw.
No. You can fuck the lizard people too.
What? What's this about fucking lizard people?
So there's this mod for short story is there's this mod for New Vegas that's huge. Like there's 3 separate quest lines. It takes you to Portland, Oregon, which is fitting because Portland is shit anyway. So it is. So when I learned it was in Portland, Oregon, I'm like, oh, that's the perfect setting for this, but. Because the mod is it's good, but it's just basically another. Think of it as a DLC-sized add-on, Cats, for New Vegas. Except it's just weird. Like you get to play with the NCR, which in theory is cool. Like I like the NCR. In fact, the NCR are who I'm gonna shack up with on my first playthrough here, and then maybe do Legion the next time. But you get to fight with the NCR, you get to fight with the Legion, and then you get to fight with the. It's like an ex-remnant of Brotherhood people. But they try to be old-fashioned knights. They're like a round table and stuff, but that's what it is.
There was also Miami.
Let's see what I'm doing.
Miami that is still coming out though, unless it's already out.
Yeah, from what I remember, I remember some of the Fallout Miami stuff was just on the promotional stuff was literally just like bikini babes and shit like that, and I was like, yeah.
Hey man, honestly I'm not sexist or anything, but we need more of that shit. With how woke everything is. Like, I want something that's more old-fashioned. And Fallout is like, because if you look at Fallout is one of those games where it's, because the time period, there should be nothing woke in it. You know? Like, there should just be nothing woke in it. Like, Veronica, I didn't realize that... Well, it shouldn't be.
The game's good. I don't care so long as the game's good, to be honest. Like,
No, I agree with you there. Yeah. I'm with you there. I'm just saying that if you look at the setting of the America that it was in there, it just shouldn't be... Like, for example, Veronica... I didn't realize that Veronica in New Vegas was lesbian. I personally don't care, though. But it's not shoved in your face, which is fine.
Oh, you want to know something insane? Actually, what some bloke did...
They change her?
No, not just that. They made an expanded, like, mod about
who's Veronica?
Veronica is this chick, and she's like a companion.
Veronica, yeah.
She's like, with the Brotherhood of Steel.
Oh shit, dude, Arya's a party member?
Yeah.
For this mission, she is.
Brotherhood of Steel.
Yeah, keep going. Yeah.
Companion, and her story is essentially, it brings to light questions about like Brotherhood of Steel's. It's
basically being isolationists.
Yeah, so the basic companion storyline essentially revolves around what is the use of like hiding away very powerful technology when it can be used for good and all that. Like, why is Brotherhood of Steel being like, why should they be the ones to, you know, like steal all this technology and just hoard it? Shouldn't we be using this for good, like what Elijah's originally like set out and to do? That's what his original goal was with Father Elijah's whole entire shtick until he became a demented, crazy person. You know, dead set on the Sierra Madre. But point is that another thing about her is that she's canonically lesbian. Yay!
That's not a problem.
Yeah, it's absolutely great. And some people got butthurt that some players, when it first came out, and that was revealed.
We're not here to win
some people got butthurt because she was like one of the only companions that actually had
commandeered
a
the Cerberus
character
cruiser.
And some kind of like a decent, like halfway decent like companion line, since you actually revolve around
Let me
an
guess.
entire faction.
You're planning on
through
infiltrating
her,
the enemy fleet.
right? She was like your
Exactly.
gateway into Brotherhood of Steel as well, considering that Brotherhood of Steel is
my
entirely
forces
all
join the
just like
fun.
you have to be born into it.
Yeah. It's funny how like
The assault's
religious
been
they
planned
are,
for
even though like
weeks,
they're not
Shepard.
religious.
For now,
Yeah,
sit back.
it's not really religious, more like cult.
Not the best start
It's
to
just
our
like
partnership.
straight up cult.
Yeah, you know, I could see that.
It's a tech cult, not a religion. It's a tech.
Great movie.
Yeah, well, I mean religion. What I mean by
They
that
only
is like
follow my command.
how hardcore they'll die for their belief kind of stuff. I mean, that's
Pretty much.
cultish too, but that's what I mean. You know.
Yeah, but like the main thing though about the reason why I'm mentioning about her is that some weirdo made a mod that expanded on her stuff and went full on into like Fallout New Vegas porn mods with her.
Yeah,
Like you
I'm
could
not
do all
surprised.
kinds of crazy shit with her. And the biggest problem with that mod was that they actually used an AI generated version of the voice recognition behind it,
Yeah.
doing a lot of really raunchy shit
Right.
using her voice.
I'm assuming the guy got pushed back for that.
The man, not only just that, I think he got sued as well.
By
Because
her?
The manager, yeah. The what is it called?
Oh, like the agent for this person?
Yeah, the agency behind her
Yeah.
actually fucking like not only did cease and desist and took the fit fucking thing down,
Fire.
it also like tried to like because it's like
Signal
crazy
the fleet
shit.
through the relay.
Yeah.
It was frankly fucking creepy. Like genuinely fucking creepy of what this guy was doing.
Yeah, well, I mean, if the Frontier is anything to judge anything by, it's like, they had like 4 developers, one of them,
Interesting.
like, because the mod got slammed because it had pedophilia type content in it, and one of the
Oh my
people,
God.
I remember one of the people that was associated with it was like,
You're barking up
I don't know if he was like flat out a pedophile or if he had links to it, but like that person got removed from the project like later. I don't know if it was post-launch or what, but like it was just so weird. So my point being is that that dude, some modders, especially for Fallout, are like super weird people, and they're just some of that terror. I mean, there's a mod for New Vegas that adds bestiality. So it's like, I mean, the community is just, and I'm sure you know very well that it's the community is all over the place.
There are quite a few like porn mods that you can do with that kind of stuff. Like you can become literally just a pimp. You can do you can literally own like you could start sex trafficking.
Oh my gosh! Oh my god!
You can turn them like you can like one of them is literally where you literally like kill the Gamoras, like the Gamora family, and you end up running their business.
That went well.
Wow.
Set preset, of course.
Yeah, that's freaking crazy, man.
Oh,
like,
New California. There you go. That was the one I was thinking of.
Oh yeah, New California.
New California had a lot of stuff.
There's New California. What was the other one? There was New California.
It got dead though, if I remember right. New California ended up going dead.
No, it's out.
I love this plan. We're gonna ram the ship into my space station that I want to take back. Don't worry, we might live.
Yeah, I think New California. I think it's out. God, you double check me on that, but.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's not. Then why was I seeing YouTube
updated?
Don't be stupid.
No,
Sound the evac.
It was because it was being developed. Like it was the first really big mod.
Let's go.
Everyone out. There's no time. A lot of people started to really like it because it was literally making a new, like, it was one of the few. Like, it wasn't one of the first in Fallout New Vegas that was trying to like make a new game using the Fallout New Vegas engine, right? No.
Yeah.
But it was one of the more successful and most popular because it got a lot of traction and got like a stable build of prologue and a basic small map that you can explore.
Right. Yeah.
That's why a lot of YouTubers played it because they were like, there have been like, say for instance like. There are blokes like Mike Burnfire and Al Chestbridge that only cover Fallout New Vegas and their mods, and Fallout 4 when that came out, and their mods as well. You know?
Yeah.
Big YouTubers in that specific sphere, as well as like I think members of Shoddycast as well, covered New California.
I feel sorry for those
the first that started to get really big.
Yeah.
And now London's came out, and now a ton of the other blokes that were doing that are starting to like say hi. We're still here, essentially, which is kind of fun. With like Fallout New Mexico, Fallout Chicago, all that. But the main real problem I would say about all of these like major mods is
they're not
just
stable
at it because no, it's not even that. It just
that's what I mean.
Kinds of things, even when you're reusing assets, is insane.
No, that's what I mean. Not stable. Not stable is in the process, not the build, the process, the staff, for example. That's what I mean. We're on the same page.
Yeah, and a lot of this stuff, pretty much all of this kinds of stuff, is all just like. It's not really funded. If that makes sense.
Well, not all of it's like free, mostly.
Yeah, it's all free, and it's all like all these mods are always made by just passion. They're all passion projects. That's literally all what these are, right? So when life gets in the way and/or big disagreements come through creative decisions, everything falls apart like immediately. In most of these mods, that's what happened to New California. It pretty much stopped being developed like since I think the last proper update on Nexus was 2020.
No, it was. I'm on the ModDB page.
Hit.
I'm on the Nexus page. They have an installer for it though.
COVID hit.
And so they have an installer for it though. So is it? So did it?
Yeah,
it officially. So is that the full game, or is that just a like fraction?
That's as far as it's gonna get, but it's still technically embedded. It never like a lot of the stuff from what I know in New California, especially, just a lot of the stuff that they planned for never fucking happened because just everyone split up.
Yeah.
Everyone started doing other stuff, which, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, no, I mean, it sucks. I mean, honestly, it's really a shame, because that could have been cool. I mean, honestly, that's why I really hope that Chicago comes out and it's good, because I think Nuevo Mexico, I don't know, Nuevo Mexico's got a lot of traction. I would be pretty disappointed if Nuevo Mexico got canceled, because that one's good. I think that and Chicago are going to be the best two add-ons or mods for it, and that's not really saying too much because there's not really that much DLC size content from modders anyway. Most of the content is just stuff that adds to the main game, which is fine. I would rather have that be the case than just them give up on everything. But yeah, if Chicago and Nuevo Mexico can come out and they're complete and everything, that's gonna be fantastic. In fact, man, I would play the hell out of them. Yeah.
Mod designers, sorry to cut you off.
You're good.
Like, I love how like all the big mod groups and all that kind of stuff are all in Fallout because we have so little stuff. We have literally just been jury rigging. We've been like fucking wastelanding our own fucking content essentially, right?
Well, these are like brand new games. Like London is like its own game. It's crazy.
It's its own game using Fallout 4.
Yeah,
which is insane.
Exactly, and this is why I love the modding community, because when Bethesda doesn't give you stuff, the modders will, assuming they finish it. You know, they're just, you know what's funny is that I played a little bit of Fallout London myself, and even the writing was infinitely better than 4's. And it was just by people that just did this for free. I mean, I wouldn't say infinitely better.
That's
it was
not
just
a high bar.
No, I know it's not.
That's not a high bar.
No, but it's like,
to be honest, that's not a high bar.
No, it's not a high bar, but it's like still, I was just like, wow, it's like why can't it makes me sad. It's like, why can't these guys get Bethesda funding? Seriously, if they got Bethesda funding, we can have some of the best Fallout games ever.
Simply put, I know the exact reason why. Is because if they ever do get funding for such things, and
Bethesda will shut them down,
becoming a passion project, as a result,
that too. Yeah.
Bethesda will just immediately sue them to death.
Yeah.
Essentially, because as a company, they have to be incredibly like protective over their IP. It makes sense. It makes sense why. It's bullshit, and no one will ever fucking trust Bethesda.
I know.
Actually not sinking their fucking fingers in and putting every little, like, fucking indentation of their, like, fingers in that, like, mod pie. If any of the team accepts any funding.
I mean, they already did with Skyrim. They already tried doing that.
Well, do they re-release Skyrim?
You
how
see what
many
happened
freaking
with
times?
that, right?
Yeah.
Do you know what happened with the paid mods?
They got fucked.
Not only just that, like, okay, two things ended up happening for all the mods that ended up, like, started to get proper funding from Bethesda. One, they forced all the mods that were already free, ended up having to be shelved and completely stop made. So, essentially, what I mean is that the mod makers that accepted funding from Bethesda couldn't actually put out new updates whenever they were finishing shit to people. Like, they couldn't do that anymore. They had to only go through the Bethesda program. Second of all, they got shafted when it comes to money, because the biggest whole thing about the Creator Club was that, oh hey, you can actually get paid for your mods now, so after you complete them, you put them up, right? So that's what a lot of people did. Already made mods, they started to essentially repackage them and say, hey, look, I want to go through Creator Club and actually get paid for these kinds of things, so it could be like official DLC. So what they did is that they gave the mod makers like a fraction of a percentage on what they would actually be making. They like, say for instance you made a mod and the mod will be sold for like $3. You would get 3 cents. or 30 cents.
Oh yeah, no,
I'm
their
not kidding.
price,
It was insane.
Was
The,
very unfair.
like, it was incredibly unfair.
Yeah.
So you literally had to make a mod that was super successful, insanely successful, borderline priority, right? And then you also had to fit, also, the third main thing is that you had to fit within all the rules and regulations that Bethesda gave to you via the Creator Club. So there have been literally a lot of people that wanted to make their stuff, signed up for the Creator Club, ends up pulling down their own mods on Nexus, mods DB. So they pulled down their mods, gave essentially the main files that they had on their mods currently to Bethesda. They said no, and now contractually they cannot put it back up.
Yeah.
They could not repost their own mods, or they would get sued to death. Because a couple of them did. They got sued and cease and desist to hell and back.
Yeah.
Which is insane to me that they did not fucking think about that. Like,
well,
Bethesda did not fucking think about that.
Yeah. Well, the
and
thing
I'm
is,
not
though,
surprised that's what ended up happening.
Well, the thing is, though, when did all that happen? Wasn't that in the early days of the Creation Club, or doesn't that keep happening?
Early days. I think that's like, what, 2016? That sounds like a 2016
when
thing.
did the Creation Club, like, because the Creation Club didn't launch with Fallout 4. That came out in 2015. I guess that could be 2016. Because Fallout 4 came out the end of 2015. I remember because I played that on my Xbox at that time.
We must construct
And
additional
then-
pylons.
Yeah, I guess it did. Yeah, exactly. Oh, Blizzard's a whole nother rabbit hole, my friend.
Oh no, it's because I
But-
killed a pylon.
I know. It's so sad. Speaking of which, I have to play that.
Club.
Yeah.
It launched on 2017. 2017. So I was
17.
close. I was
Yeah.
actually a year early.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, no.
I've always hated the Creation Club's intention because it's incredibly predatory, and
It was incredible.
it's
incredibly
just.
predatory.
It's basically just give us more money. That's all that is. It's like what they should have done is this. They should have had everything on. I mean, everything on there is like free. But the way they should have done it is Bethesda should have just said, "Hey, you know what, guys? We know you love modding. Let's make it easier for like people for consoles. Let's just make it easier and port your stuff over there. You have free reign over your content because it's your content. We're not going to try to take it from you. Just let's see if we can bring it to consoles. That should have been the approach. And if they did that, I think they would have got a lot more rep from modders, and people would have wanted. They probably wouldn't have cared if they had their stuff on there. They would have had just better content and more content. Instead of saying, oh, it's once you send it over to us, it's ours, and it's just, yeah. I mean, pretty much, Bethesda's been taking wrong steps for years, and that was most certainly one of them. Kind of like the step that guy just took right into that shield.
Oh, and Bethesda got sued due to the Creation Club, due to the creation of the Creation Club.
To the
By
creation
Max
of the
Media.
Creation Club. That's
Unironically, it was they
I
also got
believe
sued
it.
after checking out Wikipedia. Apparently they got sued because they had a season pass on Fallout 4 that literally said all DLC would be counted towards the season pass. So all you have to do is buy the season pass.
Yep, and it was completely excluded from that. That's pretty much how that
Creation
goes.
Club was and the Creation Club was exclusive DLC. That's what it was marketed as. It was paid DLC. It was marketed as, right?
Yeah.
So a lot of people would have figured, oh, if I'm getting season pass and I have everything in the Creation Club, then right? No, apparently not.
Yep.
And when Bethesda
It's
said
not
no,
in
we're
the
not
fine
giving you
print.
it, yeah. Even though the fine print actually showed the other way around, and actually they were bullshitting. But ZeniMax Media essentially sued them. The end result, Microsoft bought out ZeniMax, and then the entire case got thrown out.
Oh.
Yeah.
How to stop a lawsuit. How to stop a lawsuit.
Yeah.
Buy out the sewer.
Well, yeah, because Xbox.
Literally,
Xbox
that's
just
actually
so much
what
money.
fucking happened.
Yeah, they have so much money. It's ridiculous.
It is insane
Show yourself.
Actually insane. Because it was a class action lawsuit as well, by the way.
Yeah, no, I believe it. I believe that
It was a class action one.
Yep, but it's basically...
People who bought the fucking season pass.
Yeah.
As well as ZeniMax.
It basically became, you know, it was kind of like David versus David for a little bit, because ZeniMax was big but not that big, and then it became David versus Goliath. And that is unfortunate. And, you know, unfortunately, you know what's sad,
David versus nothing, you mean?
Yeah,
because the entire case got thrown out, so who the fuck would be fighting them?
Well, no. I understand that, but it's also, I'm trying to make the point that Microsoft also has way more resources than Bethesda ever did. Anyway, so even if it wasn't thrown out, it still would have been
they own
hell of a fight.
islands. Of course they do.
Yeah, it's insane.
Like, it's insane.
It's sad. You know, and again, it's just, dude, and now that, dude, you know what's really sad about Xbox? Xbox does nothing on its platform. Nothing. They have stuff coming out. The only thing that is coming out... Oh, and then they just redid Halo. They made 343 to Halo Studios, which is a whole nother problem. I don't know if you saw the news on that, Kaga, but it is so embarrassing.
What did they do?
So they redid 343 to Halo Studios, and like one of the first things they did was they put Pride Armor out.
Wait, what?
Yeah, like they put LGBTQ plus armor out. It's one of the first things they did after they rebranded their thing. Just Google it. It's even the gaming journalists are like, oh, this is a bad idea. It's bad. Anyway, but my point is that aside from Gears of War and the new Doom game coming out, which Doom's gonna be great because it's still headed up. Thank God, it's still headed up by Marty Stratton and the other guy, which is they're good enough. But those are the only two. Oh, and Indiana Jones. The only three. It is. Oh no, trust me, it is. But somehow Doom has remained playable, which is.
I will believe it when I see it.
No. But I'm trying to because I think of Doom Eternal. At least Doom Eternal, because Doom Eternal was good.
Yeah,
it was fun.
Doom Eternal's good.
So if they keep that same spirit, then.
Are we doing damage to capacity or squad bonus?
Do damage capacity. Anyway, but no. But my point being is that Xbox, not only have they had huge failures like Redfall and Starfield, which is bad too, but they have nothing coming out. There's nothing to sell their platform on. Nothing. And it's the same thing with Fallout. It's like Bethesda takes 10,000 years to make their games.
Maybe nowadays with the console wars, it's essentially just...
Buy
the console wars nowadays is a dead fucking topic.
Of course it's dead. Yeah.
You want to know why, though?
It's because all the games go on computer.
Because PC Master Race, motherfucker!
Well, not only that, but it's also because there's nothing good coming out on consoles. There's nothing good.
I'll just say this. If you're gonna buy one, go for PlayStation, because anything on fucking Xbox goes onto PC immediately.
No, the reason why... No, if you're a family and you have 2 kids, get an Xbox. Why? Because you can actually run other
backwards compatible. That's the one thing Xbox does have.
No, because Microsoft has always been trying to, like, push their shit as, like, a family console thing, so you can use it as essentially TV box as well.
Well, that was maybe the Xbox
a better functioning one too, because you can literally get everything on it, and it's still usable still now.
I don't remember the Series X being marketed like that, though. I remember the Series X being marketed as something a little... Yeah, but no. Yeah. But to be fair, with Xbox, you can go back to 360. With PS5, now here's the thing. With current PlayStation games are better. Well, some of them are better than Xbox's lineup, because Xbox has like nothing. But that's the one thing that Xbox has is that backwards compatibility.
Actually,
and that is a big one.
No, I would actually counter that by saying both of them are shit, because backwards compatible to a degree.
Yes.
To a degree.
Yes, but Xbox has more. That's the thing. It's a quantity thing. And Xbox just has simply more backwards compatible games.
PlayStation has always had better exclusives and better games, but they're not fucking backwards compatible, which is fucking mind-boggling.
No, that's my point. That's my point.
Yeah. Hold on. But when they, like, purely because they want to resell those same fucking old archaic ass games on the same fucking like newer gen console without doing anything.
Oh, you mean like what's happening with PS5 currently?
Yeah, that's what they're doing.
Oh yeah, there's nothing on
Bullshit.
PS5
It's
either.
retarded.
Well,
I mean, personally saying, I would buy a PS5 over an Xbox One, just because I have a pretty good computer. I have a pretty good computer.
Yeah, I know. You can play League on it.
Yeah, I know.
Oh yeah, I had to make that chat.
I know you do.
Yeah,
or just make the Atlas my friend.
Yeah. Here's the thing. If we're gonna talk about a company, if we're gonna talk about a company that loves to port shit out over without doing nothing to it, let's talk about Rockstar's port of Red Dead Redemption to PC, and they did nothing for it, and they're
no.
They're charging $60 for it still.
I got you beat. Sony literally has a gold mine called Bloodborne. If they ported that game to PC, they'd be milking money.
They've been begging for that for years. Honestly,
have.
that game needs a remake. Have you fucking seen the textures on that shit?
I have Bloodborne. It's an amazing game.
It is fun.
It is.
It's just locked on the PS4 now.
You want to know what I want more than a Bloodborne like re-release?
What?
Bloodborne 2.
Oh wait a minute, but that requires talent, and that requires effort, which we know.
No, that requires Sony and Squaresoft to stop hating on each other.
Squaresoft,
no, that Enix. Doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Sorry, not Sony and FromSoft.
Yeah, FromSoft.
Squaresoft is what Square Enix used to be called.
That's right. That's what I was making funny. I was like, I think Squaresoft. I think that's a little older. You know, actually, no. Listen. I want Nier Automata 2. Okay, that's what I want.
There's no need for Nier Automata 2, though.
All you really need is Miyazaki to get off his ass and actually like start reading more like
manga,
Eldritch Horror books, and Junji Ito stuff as well. Yeah, no, he needs to read more about the King in Yellow. That's what he needs to do. He needs to read the old racist man's like words again.
Okay, you want
to do that and then start writing the next Bloodborne 2. But what I would always advocate for beyond Bloodborne is another Armored Core. Because God Almighty, am I a slut for Armored Core? I'm a slut
recently got a game.
I love robots. Robots fighting other robots is super cool.
Transformers.
It's so good. Okay, I love the original Transformers. That is actually a good movie.
So are the two games. So are the. Oh no, they are good. So are the 2 games that High Moon Software made, the Cybertron ones. Those are fun games too.
What? Oh yeah, those Cybertron.
Fall of Cybertron and War for Cybertron were great.
I loved War of Cybertron until the servers just became dead.
Oh well, that game was great because you had freaking 3-player co-op too.
What's going on here?
Oh, we're complaining about Miyazaki not making more fun games.
Well, I'll tell you what too is that speaking of the
Microsoft is a like shell bullshit company, obviously.
I am so part of me was upset because the guy who did the Infinite Stratus anime and the manga for it, the light novels. Speaking of people that can't finish what they're doing, he just.
Why are you on that?
What?
It's shit.
No. It's no. I like the anime. I actually haven't read too much of the light novels.
Anime it too.
It's not. I mean, it's more fan service.
But with bodysuits.
Yeah. Well, no, it's not. I'm not saying it's like quality anime. I didn't say that. But I'm saying I like the concept of it. The concept was
like
cool.
The cast, that's why you want your own personal harem, obviously. That's why.
The harem animes aren't they? If they're written well, they can be funny. But the thing is and that's another thing too about animes is that dude, the only one of the few animes that where the guy, the protagonist, and the harem's not totally stupid is Trinity 7.
That's a good one.
That's like one of the few ones where the guy's not a brick. In all these anime, I don't know what it is with Japanese people, but they all the men are idiots.
All the men are beta males.
Seriously.
All the men are beta males because it's supposed to target towards the prime, like the main. The
I know.
main
I know. What I want.
What
what we need to see is if I was gonna write a protagonist, and like the minute that they try to call my guy stupid or whatever the case is, I will throw her out a window, and I'll go, all right, next bitch.
Okay.
Just a guy that takes no crap, like or he doesn't even have to be mean. He just has to be intelligent.
Okay, where the hell were all these people when we needed them?
What? Those people in there?
There's an entire private army while we were dealing with the ragtag group.
Oh, are those the Blue Suns?
No idea. They're all wearing black.
That's racist.
That's not racist.
No, I know. I'm joking. I'm joking. Anyway,
You want to know what I would love right now?
A shake.
No.
A shake.
I would love a shake, though.
No.
You'll give me a chocolate shake.
Double cheeseburgers. But anyway, no.
Yes.
Nah, dude, I would take a shake any day over a cheeseburger.
I would take a cheeseburger over a shake any day, man.
Oh.
Unless unless I make the shake, I'm good. Like, it's like poison to me. Is that I don't want anyone making shakes because they make it shit. Unless it's me. I make good shakes.
That sounds kind of narcissistic, doesn't it?
I don't give a shit. I'm right. Anyway.
Okay.
Anyway,
listen,
what
Todd.
I was gonna say
listen,
is that
Todd. Does it just work in the blender, Todd? Is that how that goes?
I'm not Todd Howarding this bullshit. What? You think I fucking joined a chess club? What the fuck do you want about now, you dumb American?
No, I just wanted to use the excuse because you said no one does it better than me. That's like, so it just works.
No one does it better than me.
It just works in the blender.
It just works. You stick your hand in the blender, you turn it on.
It just
there you go.
works.
Oh
Is
my
that
God,
what he
that
tells
just reminded me of,
Is that what he tells his wife at night too? When they use the condom, it just works.
I don't want to think about fucking Todd Howard's sex life. Thank you very much.
Oh, I'm sure it's with the Vault Boy. Come on.
Oh God, I would have. I bet you he's worn that jumpsuit. Anyway.
Oh, I guarantee it. There is no debate.
Anyway, shut up. It's just no.
All right, Armored Core.
No,
You're saying Armored Core.
No, hold on. It's getting creepy now. Yeah. Okay. So.
Oh,
Armored Core needs. Shut up. Armored Core needs a DLC, and I hope to God it does.
Dude, you know what game I'm gonna be buying this Friday? The new Mario Party game. And I swear, that game will need DLC.
They have another Mario Party? What?
Mario Party Jamboree, bro.
Yep, Jamboree.
Dude, I'm so excited.
Mario Party, like, in terms of chronology, what's the 12th game?
This is Mario Party 13, because it went... Yeah, it went 12, it went 10, then Super was 11, Mario Party Superstar was 12, and Jamboree makes 13.
So you're telling me that these games are still a minor? These games are still a minor.
Power Mastery or Drone Mastery? Oh, Drone Mastery sounds so good right now. We increase that turret's health, baby!
Yeah, well, don't tell that to Dr. Disrespect.
Wait, are we doing Drone Mastery or Power Mastery? Tell me.
Why are we making these kinds of fucking jokes?
Let's do Power Mastery. Because it's late, and besides, it's freaking...
It's late in the night, and you just want to place...
I have not heard half of these jokes. I've been zoned out.
Listen, and...
You are the only person here... Okay, I see the dynamic now, is that, like, Fruit gets to say whatever he wants, and you just nod along, and you just agree with him, Cats. Purely because you do not understand him. But this man here, the cultured fella, and this woman that does not say anything above me, Charlie, has to fucking sit here and fucking just accept all the dumb drivel that comes out of Fruitcake's derriere.
What's a derriere?
Ass.
Yeah.
Why not just say ass?
Okay,
that's like, okay. I'm about to ask a really weird question. Why in America is it ass, But then in Britain and Australia, it's ARSE, arse.
God.
What? Why?
I don't
Why is
fucking
it like
know.
that? You're the British.
Again, I don't know.
I just like how we're having this discussion about asses when look at this
When her
scene.
ass is on the screen, yes.
Yes.
Hey man, dude, she's pretty smoking. I'm not gonna lie. But
I think
you know why?
I
You know
think
why
her
we
and
can have-
Nylea were lovers or something.
Yeah. You know why we can
I
have this
don't know
conversation?
how a story worked.
You know why we can have these conversations? Because first of all, the three of you know me well enough now that if you guys thought I was serious about really diving in and supporting those kind of horrible fetishes, whatever you want to call them, obviously that'd be horrible. It's frick. I'm not. We know each other well
No, I
enough
just think that
we
you're
have to do it.
sometimes retarded as hell. Anyway.
Oh, is that what you think?
Oh, are you gonna prove to me it, or are you gonna just like?
Hey, I have my dumb moments just like everybody else. The three of you do too. But frickin' that's what makes these conversations fun. And none of this is supposed to be taken seriously, for Pete's sake.
Fucking hope so.
No.
Obviously not. The fact that I have to tell you that, it's you should know me better than that by now.
And you do realize whenever I say this, I'm just making fun of you, right?
Oh, totally. Most of the time. Yeah.
Think that I get offended by any of this shit that comes out of your
Yeah.
mouth?
Well, that's what makes our dynamic so unique.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, and we're not paid for by Todd Howard, so we can say this. Free
Yeah,
of charge.
we're not being paid by the so we're not paid.
We haven't
That
become
is-
VTubers yet.
But
We're not being
VTubers are-
sponsored by them yet.
Yeah.
No, we haven't become sexy anime women yet. That's
Well,
it.
that's easy. We just need to, honestly, dude.
I've got no idea why, but I've seen so many like male VTubers just also have a female model.
most
just
of
like,
them
why?
do, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm like, why? Why do you need to do that? You have a great model. You have a great model on your own.
Why? Because boobs sell better than cock.
Well, I know.
Yeah, he's got a point.
It's true. I'll be right.
There's a reason why I watch Hololive.
But yeah, it's that's also partially why, dude. Even if I was approached by sponsorships, like on this channel, I
Whoa!
probably still
Look at
wouldn't
this
take it.
guy! Look at this guy!
You broke him so hard, Kets.
He's
Whoa.
like, I'm ready. Oh. Arya absorbed him. Oh no.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, even if I was approached by sponsorships, I can't. This channel and Cat's
We get
channel too.
demonetized.
Well, it's not even that, but once we get Cat's channel built up too. No, I want to be able to do, and I want all of us to be able to do and say whatever we want, like within reason, obviously. This is our space, okay? No one's gonna take that space away. You know. YouTube,
It's our safe space.
yeah. No, but it's our time to hang out and just bullshit, man. Like that's how it always was. And like I said, even if I would be very hesitant to freaking accept stuff because I don't want it to be that. I've never wanted it to be that. It's whoever wants to come here, be my guest. Doors open to anybody. Whether we agree or disagree, who cares? As long as no one's like toxic. We're just normal people. We're just normal people watching Cocaine Shepherd inhale all the cocaine with that continental nose.
No, he doesn't inhale cocaine. He sniffs the ashes of his enemies. Why do you think we use incinerator ammo?
Wow, that got dark real quick.
Hold on. Yeah, sorry. I just come back after, Cat's talking about VTubers. How did that discussion go?
We shifted gears.
We shifted gears.
Immediately? No.
You know what's
No, honestly,
we
shifted gears because Fruitcake said that the Continental knows snorts some
Cocaine.
substances, but I said no. He snorts the ashes of his enemies.
Continental, no. Oh, yeah.
Because of our Shepherd character. I mean, hey, our Shepherd, he's got the nose. I mean, honestly, he could be on America's Got Talent with a thing like that.
I want
There's so much ammo.
He could snort so much drugs.
He can.
He snorts so much drugs. It was.
He absolutely can. Anyway, but it's you know, there's like one VTuber that I'm not like subscribed to her or anything like that, but like she occasionally shows up in my feed, and it's just like her reacting to random videos.
Yeah, then what?
That's it.
If I became a VTuber, would you watch me?
Yes.
Oh, dude, if anyone in here had their own stuff and you guys are streaming, I'd freaking be there. You guys are here for our stuff, like why not? If you're gonna pick out a VTuber though, it better be a VTuber that's easy on the eyes, because, you know.
Dude, I've seen some VTuber models that don't look good.
I would,
How do you even make a VTuber model anyway? I don't even know.
Actually, so it's actually an artist.
Okay.
You get an artist and a rigger, pretty much it.
And certain riggers cost fuck tons of money.
Oh,
or
so you have to
do
like
the rigging yourself.
So do you have to just if you're, let's say you're gonna pay someone to do it, do you have to like go into a studio and have it done, or?
No.
Nah.
Okay.
There's entire like Discord channels and stuff like that dedicated for it now, like the hustle, because now it's like a hustle for people. Like during COVID, it was pretty good for artists to like draw art, character art, or like concept ideas, or just like stuff for people.
Right.
And then they would go to dedicated riggers and then pay like literally $1,000 by this point nowadays for like decent shit, which is insane.
Yeah.
To get it done.
I would do it on one condition: if they could look at a picture of cat, if I can roleplay as cats. If I can just roleplay as cats, I'd do it.
Dude, if I was a VTuber, I'd just put a PNG cat that just moved its mouth in the corner.
Yeah.
I mean, I did do it at one point.
You could just do it yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did do it at one point. It was fun, but
What did you VTube on?
Twitch.
Twitch. Did people like show up for that, or how did that whole thing go?
It was chill. I mean,
just like
I don't really pay
streamer.
attention to view count.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really care about views. I just did what was fun, and you know, that's all I care about, having fun when I stream.
No.
I usually have the thing that shows the viewers. I have that show question marks, so I don't know anything.
Yeah.
Because in my eyes, if you're paying attention to the view count, then you have the wrong priority there, but also you're going to get a little paranoid, or like, where's everyone at?
Oh no, I agree. Well, shall we do it the way we do it here?
Yeah.
We share that philosophy. Everybody should. Every streamer. I mean, I think that every streamer.
Talk about it after we reach out.
No streamer should do it if they're not like passionate, you know, or have some kind of drive. It'll just help you.
It's
as
more
well.
about just having fun.
Yeah.
Honestly, when I do get my desktop fixed and I'm like not so busy with work and college, I think I might get back into it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Streaming.
Yes,
No,
streaming.
I'm trying. Me and Fruitcake are continuously trying to stream too, but just life happens.
Well,
Yeah, that's fair.
our output is still pretty massive.
Our output
We have
like
so much
fucking
videos
declines heavy, but still we
dude,
try to do it.
But it's all saved on YouTube. We have like over 200 videos.
Yeah, and we're still trying to just do what we want to do.
Guys are doing good. I would say that much.
Yeah.
I mean, after
no,
Mass Effect 3, it's time to face Amazon.
Shibagama Tensei.
Yep. Kaga knows exactly why I call that game Amazon.
Because they sell a lot of Chinese products.
Honestly, though, if I was to get back into streaming, I wouldn't mind asking you guys if you want to play the game again or something.
I would totally do it.
No, we should. I mean,
Yeah,
honestly,
yeah,
I think that's a great idea for you. That's why we try to do. We want to throw in multiplayer stuff
Dude,
on our stuff.
After
as well.
Shin Megami Tensei 3, we got to do a Let's Compete.
Yeah, we do. We dude. Okay, we need to pick I think our next Let's Compete cats should not be Republic Commando. It should be.
Dude, it's always Republic Commando with you. Stop saying Republic Commando.
No.
Anything.
No,
anything
I
but
just
Republic
said not.
Commando.
I just said not. It should be a side scroller. If we're gonna be serious.
Oh, I know exactly the game then.
It could be Cuphead.
You want to play a Souls-like game?
Souls-like? You guys should play Elden Ring.
Yeah, I'll join for that.
Why don't we do?
There's
I'll
also
leave
a
everything
co-op
up.
version of Elden Ring where you can play with your friends.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that'd be a fun one to actually do. I honestly
That
do.
is pretty new. It's
Cats,
pretty
I
good.
think we can do this for a Let's Compete, maybe like 2 games down the line here. But
Oh,
I think we
shit.
should. I think a good Let's Compete may or may not be Blood Rain Betrayal. That's a side scroller beat 'em up.
Oh yeah.
But it's all
Thursday.
based on time.
Where am I
And how you
supposed to
get
go
stuff
with
done,
this?
Well, take it somewhere,
You-
cats.
Where's your objective at? Shouldn't it tell you?
I don't know. All it said was I
You don't know.
I just hijacked an Atlas.
Oh, if you hijacked it, then you probably don't need. This isn't a story thing, right?
No,
Then get out of it.
I thought it was.
Exit it. See what happens.
I'm gonna try and go through the store.
You're not gonna fit, boss.
I can make it fit.
That's what she said, and they still can't.
That is what she. Well, no, that's what he said, not she said.
That's a woman?
No, that would be what she said. I can.
I mean, I'm
make it
with two
fit.
women.
I mean, I guess that could be both sexes if you really want to get to it.
The sexual tension between these two is palpable.
Oh lord.
Yeah, she's kind of. Anyway, yeah, Blood Rain Betrayal would be one that it would work. It would work theoretically, because it's side scroller beat 'em up. But I think a side scroller, or even just a platformer, would be something.
I mean,
for a compete, it can't. I don't want the game to be super huge. I don't think that would work so well.
dude. Oh, Charlie wasn't there for the freaking disaster, but also beautiful storyline of Valkyria Chronicles.
Nobody was there for that, actually.
No, Kaga
It's just
was.
us- No.
What?
Well, he
Dude.
wasn't physically there, but I knew of him then.
Okay, but that doesn't count. We're talking about people who were there.
I will count it.
Okay,
What are you
well,
talking about?
Valkyria Chronicles. We did a race on that
This
game.
was our second Let's Compete we did back in 2020. 2021.
Oh.
Yeah, no. After Shin Megami Tensei 3, I say let's do a Let's Compete.
And see, I don't know why I pushed Valkyria, but see, we're gonna rectify that problem because for the 4th game, it's gonna be a complete instead. And that will be much better. Oh, you really want to compete on the 4th game?
No, fuck no. We both agreed after Valkyria Chronicles, no
No.
RPGs for races.
No, that doesn't.
It makes
you
no
can't.
sense why you would do that.
You
Like,
can't.
that
I mean,
is-
it
Well,
was.
no, I
it was
didn't
a
know
fun
it was an RPG. I didn't know it was an RPG.
Then that's
I would totally do like.
Um,
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
It was a
Kaga.
fun experiment, is what it was, and we got through it. So
We learned.
I am not.
I mean, we could try to speedrun Succubus Dungeon.
What's up, Charlie?
What? That sounds like
I'm
a
not
porn
looking
game.
forward to
You know
tomorrow.
it is.
Why?
Hmm. What do you... Wait, what's happening tomorrow?
College with a lot of painful things I'm gonna have to bring.
Oh,
Oh, you're going to
I
college?
hope you-
Congrats.
I hope you do good.
I've been in college for the past since August.
I
Wait,
know,
what?
I know, but I hope it's good tomorrow.
Wait, what
Yeah,
was that, Charlie?
It's painful.
Yeah.
The classes are fun and all, but don't get me wrong, they're fun. But like, god damn, I have to
Fun
hold
in
on so much
quotation
shit.
Yeah.
Wait, what's happening?
Yeah, no, they're fun in quotation marks.
Yeah. The teachers are great. I'll say that. I mean, that's a very rare occurrence that I like professors, so. Then again, they're kind of just chill. So, that's good at least.
We could play together Barony.
Oh, dude, I still have that game. That game is so much fun.
Yeah, like
What is
We have
that?
not played Barony for a while.
we haven't played Barony for a while. You know, Barony is like a voxel.
It's a roguelite.
roguelike.
Is that the one I was saying is playing as where cats died and you guys were trying to get them back?
Yeah.
Or quote unquote were, but you guys left them dead for a while?
Yep.
I will say that's the one bad part about Barony. If someone dies, they're literally fucked.
Not
Yeah, so
really.
don't
You
die.
just grab their crate. No, not really.
No.
You
You, Thomas, and Des refused to fucking leave the level that would revive me because you wanted the loot, and
Yeah.
you guys got minotard for
We
it.
almost got. Yeah, I know. I know. We got too greedy for it. That's just our own greediness. Well, granted,
I
my
kept on
greediness,
saying,
it
guys,
was
get out of there, guys, get out of there. And
It
you're
was
like, no.
mostly me because I was like not actually like following. But yeah, no.
Are those doors open? They're working on it.
I wasn't paying attention.
They've hacked the bridge controls.
Yep, this is the one with the hole in it. Painting's gonna be a bitch.
No, Atlas, you're not coming down.
I'll tell you what would
Yeah,
be the
like-
I'll tell you what would be the ultimate speed run. Painting.
Okay,
Let's
redneck that
compete.
just chugged a beer. Jesus.
Hurry up.
I'm eating Pringles. Let's
Oh,
compete. Let's compete painting Warhammer models.
Dude, wait. I've got Bitbolt. We could... Neither of us have played Bitbolt. We could fucking race that.
Wait a minute. What about let's compete Mega Man?
I have that.
You can compete,
I have
like-
that. I love Mega Man.
You want to know the best one though? Actually, no. You want to know the best one? And let's compete golf with your friends.
As soon as possible.
Fuck no.
Yes.
Wait a minute.
We need to do a let's compete, and it's not just you two. It's a lot of people. It's like Charlie, me,
With
Chester,
Collision on?
Vamps, yeah, with Collision, obviously. with
Fucking
Collision.
hell, bro. That sounds
Yeah, that
like
would be
fun,
great.
but I'm just like... That sounds like torture as well.
Just do a whole dedicated stream just for that. And that
You
would
want to
be
know a
fun.
Let's Compete that would break cats in
It's
half?
short, sweet, and quick.
It would be Let's Compete League of Legends.
That's impossible.
That's my point.
No, it is possible.
Server has lost.
I would say Deadlock would be more possible though compared,
Then protect everyone
but
inside.
Yeah.
Your servers have the entire
No,
system will be infected.
No, I'm down. But we should try a side scroller
I watched
for the
we can
next
do Let's
game.
Compete Project Zomboid. The first one to get a gun wins.
Yeah. Well,
You'll excuse me.
the other thing too is that I would like
Like
to
fires
have.
a gun.
Yeah, I would like to have, like maybe one night a week or so, of everyone getting together to play some kind of multiplayer game or something, aside from like Death
Shotgun Omniblade.
I wanna play. What was the game that I mentioned to you about? Charlie. That you were playing a shit ton. That you beat multiple times over. The gun game that I said that we should drag cats in. Charlie. What's like the? It
Cerberus is
it
backing
recently
off right
came out with like its
Make sure the
last
scouts keep a
DLC.
eye out for the next attack.
Can't fucking remember it. God damn it.
You've done an excellent job, Nairi.
What is it
But I'll be
called?
taking over
What
now.
is it called?
You know what happens to people who are.
La 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 la.
And if I say no, you'll just kill me and take over?
It's
My
a
people
shooter
won't
Dark
stand
Souls
for
game.
that.
Yes, they do seem nauseating.
I did see somebody add.
Not
Someone added it was the Thompson or it was the Vector or something in. They modded it into one of the Dark Souls games and it used magic. It was funny.
You might be right. But the people of Omega are my priority.
Hold on now. I gotta look up.
You take over
through
one
friends
gang
list.
and you think you're ready to decide
Where the
what's
fuck
best for
are you,
Omega?
Winterbell?
Nairi, watch and learn.
Where is?
As. Everything's in place. The entire station's connected.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
People of Omega, I have returned.
There you go. Away.
Cerberus believes they have
Oh,
beaten you.
wow. I need to see
They
because you
believe
play
they
a
have
shit ton of
you
games.
under control.
It is on the tip of my tongue, but I cannot
They
remember
are
it.
gravely mistaken.
What is it? What is it? Playtime.
You are the lawless of the galaxy.
Not Bioshock.
You
Not
cannot
Code
be,
Vein.
and you will never.
Not Dead by Daylight. Fuck that game.
ready.
Deceit. That could be a fun
Your
co-op
chance
game.
I
or
own
fun
Code
type of
Vein,
game for us.
actually.
Together.
Code
we will
Vein's
take
just
Omega
mid.
back.
It's very mid.
Oh no, compared to Dark Souls, it doesn't hold a candle to it, but it's alright. It's just anime Dark
Again,
Souls.
mid.
You know?
Yeah, it's just anime Dark Souls with bayonets. You bayonet charge everyone.
That's your plan? Throw
Um.
civilians at Cerberus?
Anything is better than being locked up like mindless animals waiting for slaughter.
I know what you're up to, Ari.
Okay, I'm back.
Remnant 2. There we go.
I'm back.
I have
I want to
civilians
play
to look
Remnant
after.
2 with you and
I'll deal with this
Charlie.
later. All right, let's get these
Yeah,
people
I
ready
did
to
ask
go.
him about that actually.
I was asking for help and remembering it, and you just went dead silent. Thank you very much.
Oh,
My
I asked him about that like a couple
lovely
days ago.
street fight. When it breaks loose.
Oh,
we'll
you
be ready.
asked Kaz about it?
Nyrene's
Yeah.
code of ethics
I'm
won't
here.
allow
What's happening?
civilians are exposed.
Remnant 2. We need to play it.
Yeah. No, I heard about it.
Easy to
I'm fine with joining.
Cerberus is launching another offensive.
Looks like I'm not the
Yeah,
only
we
one
need
who
to do
didn't
that.
like your little speech.
He said the
Sadly, it's only
magic
3
word.
player
Glad
co-op.
I got his attention.
Yeah,
Don't
but
any
I mean
gods
it's
are
fair.
heroes. My people and I will hold the main doors.
Got it.
As
If
most,
we could get enough people on it, I would love to do Command and Conquer Knights.
Those would be fun.
Maybe.
Age of Mythology, bro. That was my game.
It wouldn't be bad.
So, if you finish this quest, Cats, do these people become war assets for you or not?
Yes.
Okay.
Commander Shepard, we need your help at the main doors.
We're on our way.
Because that's what Arya promised. So we help her retake Omega, she'll become a war asset.
Okay. That's kind of what I thought, I just forgot. I don't know if I told you this, Kaga, but I raised my level cap in New Vegas to 99.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So we'll see if it breaks.
It
Oh,
will
dude.
probably not break so long as you don't go over 100.
That's what people were saying. Dude, okay, there is a mod though. This thing is so sick. Excuse me. That's not the mod. But there is a mod that does repeatable job boards. And it can be found in every...
Why is it every
faction
time I kill
location.
the fucking Atlas pilot, I never get to fucking use it?
Couldn't tell you. Anyway, but it adds repeatable quests that are infinite. And it even adds it to the Capital Wasteland in Fallout 3. So it is cool, man.
Let me guess. She said I was predicted.
And they're all randomized too, so it's actually pretty. In the quests, the side quests themselves are pretty decent.
Nothing new here. One thing though, I maintain command over my people. This is not up for debate.
Yeah, it's called Radiant Infinium,
Oh, they'll be ready.
but that crap's cool. I'm stoked for that because that basically makes it where you can just keep playing it on the same character, like pretty much forever.
Nice. I know it's
Because
past 10, but I want to finish this mission.
Yeah, because that is going to happen at one point, Cats. There is going to be a Let's Complete on Fallout.
Which will release Omega civilians.
Cerberus will have a million fires to put out. In one fell swoop, we'll have the people in the towns working for us.
You might not want to compromise your alliance before it even takes shape.
I've learned not to put much stock in truth and goodwill.
Might be time to start it.
Tell you what, I'll take it under advisement. Now, I'll be at the command console plotting our next move.
Urgently, your attention, if you please.
Things are starting to heat up over here.
Urgently, tentative excitement. Welcome to Herrett's Emporium, human. Relieved, I am grateful for Aria's return. Hidden back room was getting confining. Her patrol liberated me. Cunningly, I have a plan to recoup my losses since the Cerberus takeover.
I love these guys.
The general threw out
They are
Aria
big, flat, and flabby.
They're not. I forget their race. They didn't like become extinct. I thought something happened to them though.
No, dude, it was the Hanar that are near extinct.
Okay.
It's not a priority. I'll keep my eyes open.
Appreciate
Wait, what am I looking for?
Upon success, I will give you a finder's fee for your trouble.
I'll let you know.
It should be saved in your journal. We have a decent amount of credits. Hang on, go back. Go back to the terminal. Let me see here.
Nice.
Oh boy, man. You should get the assault rifle one at least. You have a lot of credits. Yeah, get the assault rifle one, and then
I can upgrade that again.
yeah, I wouldn't. I would keep it the way it is right now, and then see how that goes. But yeah, man, that's a fire upgrade.
Yeah, no. Sorry if I'm not also like talking a lot because I'm
No, you're
just playing
fine.
No, don't worry about it. You're
a
good, dude.
ton of.
Talk to me, Alice.
I've located the source.
It's late
I'm just
anyways.
playing a ton of metaphor.
Yep,
Yes,
I noticed that.
Shepard, take a look at this. The general is siphoning
I'm
power
just
from
playing
the
random games that I keep beating without effort.
Unfortunately, access to
That
the
would be
network
modern
is
AAA
itself.
gaming, right there.
Not
Yeah.
complete. There's a
We
Yeah,
really
I
do
mean,
need
but-
to play multiplayer, like Elden Ring.
processing plan for one of the mines.
Yeah, but that's
I
only
was
for
with
two
the-
people, right?
Force field's blocking.
No,
No,
you can go up to
multiple.
3 and
A lot
4.
of people.
That's cool.
Then take that elevator.
No, I
Yeah.
swear you can play with 5
Good eye.
or something like that.
Not without me.
Possibly, but it does scale. But yeah, I'm just playing like games like Hades 2 and all that, where, I mean, they have a final stage and it's quick to get
Didn't
to.
Arya tell you?
Yeah,
Um,
Hades
yeah,
is a good
I
one.
just-
Yeah.
Return
Hades is a good loop, it's just I'm able to beat them without having
What,
to effort
Hades?
now.
If I
Hades
can
2.
Oh, nice. I have Hades
Oh,
1.
you've been just making that your bitch then
So like
lately?
it or not, you're stuck.
Yes, I killed Kronos and Eris with no problem.
Exactly as if I don't trust you.
Oh, what's that? You killed me once, I have another I have a revive. Oh, you killed me again, I got another one.
One of
You got me the third time? Damn, I'm on my last try. He's dead
For
by
some
now.
reason, I feel like Charlie would like play a fighting game and just no life it and be like top
Gee,
500.
Scouts are ready to go.
I mean, I did enjoy Mortal Kombat.
I love Mortal Kombat.
Got a second?
Yeah.
I just liked playing Scarlet.
I tell you, one of my favorite additions to I think it was the newest Mortal Kombat was they added Spawn.
That was 11.
Yeah, they added
Not fighting
Spawn.
for my Arya. I know she has to be ruthless. Let her have revenge.
I prefer
I'm
the
not
old
doing this for
ones.
me, and I'm not doing it for
I think
Arya or
the older ones are
It's for the
I
people
think
who-
objectively better. I don't know. It's hard to compare though, because I feel like in fighting games the mechanics don't always change. Like it's not always this, they're very subtle,
with them caught in
you
the
know.
middle,
But that also could just be me. Maybe I'm
bring
wrong.
down those force fields and go
Because in
for
every
it.
Mortal Kombat, like the only thing that's really changed is some of the fighting styles,
You get mixed up with
and
our-
then just the stories. Isn't that right?
The Turian military.
Yeah, they do have story, and then some of them is just a bunch of trials.
Yeah.
But they have their story, quote unquote.
Yeah.
Couldn't use
Because I know, like in fighting games, that's like the biggest thing that changes. Like in Injustice,
around the galaxy.
and 1 and 2, it was just basically it was just
More like I lost it right here.
you mean it was basically just Mortal Kombat but DC and more
Yep.
watered
You
down.
didn't let anyone define
Mm.
it. I'll admit, I was
They were-
mesmerized.
Those
Yeah.
games were pretty meh.
Yeah, that's my point. I feel like I honestly, if there was a game I probably wouldn't want to develop, it'd probably be a fighter. because it's just there's really nothing you can do to really expand it. Everything's been done before mostly, especially with Mortal Kombat. Like it's just kind of like if it ain't broke, kind of don't fix it kind of thing, and that's what they've been doing.
We're heading out.
It's just hard to change them. And that's why Street Fighter, like, is Street Fighter even still? Are they making new games in that franchise?
Yeah, the latest one was Street Fighter 6.
Okay. Because Street Fighter is another one where it's just like they just I feel like it's just hard to really innovate those kinds of games.
Well, yeah.
Without changing the core too much. It's same thing with Tekken, by the way, because I know Tekken. I love Tekken, especially Tekken 4. A lot of because it's like the black sheep of the franchise, but. Same thing.
Dude, I recently watched a video about the history of Tekken. The guy was like, what do I want to do? Probably, what are we leveling up next, by the way?
What's the combat drone?
It's a distraction.
Stun targets.
Stuns
Do
targets
the
and draw
combat drone.
What could
We got one
possibly
more.
go wrong?
Let's see, shield. Oh,
Shield and damage.
Shields and hold on a minute. Okay.
Oh, you were too late.
Yeah, that's all good. Shields and damage.
Undo
they're
upgrade.
both
You can undo upgrade, actually.
No, don't say anything.
good. That's fine. But the
Bruh.
combat drone's a good idea to have because you can just freaking
But
it's
when our
just
turret,
a
it's so
tool.
fucking OP.
Yeah.
I'll get it.
I don't know what I want to play. This is so horrible.
And the reactors beyond that,
Play Fallout.
according to the
I-
Sega.
I don't have that right now. I played them all on one Xbox.
Okay.
Servants for that.
I'm telling you, man. It's like ever since I
Ooh.
got into it again with all the mods. Oh, it's like the best game ever. Especially because you can customize it and like make it play the way like that's. I think that's what draws me into it.
Oh,
So
this is those stupid zombie creatures. Fuck me.
the husks.
Yeah.
No, it's another one that they were
Okay.
talking about.
Yeah, that's what's gotten me so much into Fallout again. Is because it's just you can customize it and play it the way you want to play it, pretty much. There's
Yeah.
just so much shit for it. That's what makes it just so good. And none of
What I
it.
imagine.
Yeah. And anyway, if it wasn't so
Oh.
customizable, I don't think I'd really be super into it. But because you can just frame it, I mean, again, the Fallout
God.
is New Vegas.
Why do I
is,
always
like,
get the scary fucking levels?
It's okay. I'll make you replay Dead Space.
You in horror games, I can only imagine you playing GTFO.
You should have been there when we did Dead Space 1. Actually, none of them. Neither of you two were there for those. Those are fun. I remember Cats
I
running
was
down
there
the.
for nip bit,
Yeah,
tad bits of it.
Cats. I remember in the first one.
You weren't
Cats,
there for Dead Space.
Cats was running down the hallway in the first part when you're unarmed, and he. And with the thing, because what happens is you get to the elevator, and then it starts coming through the elevator door, and Cats is like. Yes.
Yeah, he wouldn't like GTFO.
Yeah.
I do not like horror.
That's
I
what makes
cannot-
it even fun.
I
more
can't
fun
stand
Cats.
horror.
Yeah, that's what makes it more fun to play with you.
Actually, you know what we
Like,
really should make Cats
a
play
horror
is
game.
Cats should play PT.
If I had to give him a horror
That's
game
still
to
around.
play,
It is
Nice
still. They
idea.
actually, I think they
Play
just.
the new Silent Hill. Play the new
Fuck
Silent
no.
Hill.
Silent
That's
Hill
even-
2, really good one, honestly. That's a really
So,
good one to play.
what is your two's opinion on the remake? Actually,
I like it.
Looks
Wait,
alright.
what? Did I just soft lock myself?
Like,
It looks alright.
compared to the original, like what is the? Because I know everyone compares it to that, but like, yeah, because I've
Love the
heard
original.
I've heard mixed things on Silent Hill 2.
Where
Depends
is?
on what you like about
Crouch?
Silent Hill. But I'd say that they did an okay job, like, grabbing the aesthetics and the
Yeah.
atmosphere.
Okay.
Why can't I come back up?
It's
With remakes,
done
it's
okay.
really hard. Yeah, with remakes, it's really hard to beat, like, the original,
The
because
nostalgia.
Yeah, it's the nostalgia, the vibes it has. It's just everything. They did it right in that second, but whenever you try to remake it, they're just gonna miss some key elements in it, so it's never gonna be the same.
Of course, it'll never be
They
one
can
to
sure
one.
make
Yeah.
a copy of it, but are you gonna
God
feel the same about it?
damn.
Probably not, because it's gonna be more modernized. Because let's be honest, with old graphics, it's what made it more ominous and more creepy.
I mean, look at all the Resident Evil remakes.
Well, not only that, but also I would even say the camera, because wasn't Silent Hill 2 isometric too?
Yeah, all of them from
Mhm.
that to 3.
Yeah, we're isometric. That's right.
I hope you'll focus on the civilian areas first.
I'm trying to find a game that you really hate to play.
That's one thing we
What, cats or me?
Cats.
What though? That is Reaper shit.
Unload on it.
Hello.
Wake up.
If anything, you can get him to play Subnautica.
No, I have that game. No, I refuse.
Yes. Yes. You're gonna play the first Subnautica, which is even creepier, because the second one doesn't count as creepy.
8 should make you deadly.
Yeah, it's Subnautica too, because you're not in you're just in the frozen.
Yes.
I was gonna say
are-
Alaska, but you're not even. No, you're freaking.
No, you're in
You
the frozen. You're in Antarctica.
Yeah, Antarctica.
You're
You're
in-
in the Arctic.
You're actually on planet 4546b.
Okay, well that helps.
Okay. Well, let me tell you about the first one, because that's where the second one takes place.
Because both times you're completely you're on planets that are.
No,
just
you're on the
full of
same
water.
planet in both games.
Okay, well, but it's full of water is my point. There's like no land.
No, there's land.
Okay, well, relatively like no land is my point.
Well, all the land is floating on top of the water, so yes.
Yeah.
So, Subnautica 2 is a sequel to Subnautica 1.
Another one.
So, future events.
Yeah. You're not the same person, right? You're a different person.
No,
You're a
a
different
guy.
woman. You're a
No,
woman.
you're a guy in the first game and a woman in the second.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the reason why you're at the
Yeah,
planet is
yeah.
different. In the first game, you're there involuntarily. In the second
You get
game,
shot.
you're there. In the second game, you're there voluntarily.
Shepard, look them on. Elevator's on its way.
Yep. And there is already the ending. Well, it's fully released already, and the endings for both are very different.
Yeah,
One
'cause in
you're
the-
stranded.
Yeah.
One you're stranded. The other one you escape.
Yeah. Oh, so you're still stranded at the end of the game. In the first one.
On one you're stranded because your only means of escape gets shot down by aliens,
Oh.
alien technology, and you're just stuck there. That's your ending.
I think we got them all.
You are stuck there and you die from your disease, I believe.
So
Well,
is
that's
there?
if you
is-
don't.
Into the elevator.
Yeah. So is there?
There's literally no time limit in the game, though. That's the issue.
Yeah. I was gonna say, is there? So once you beat just the way it worked in the first one is once you beat the game since you're stranded, can you keep playing it or is it just over?
You can replay the game.
Okay. Well,
You could replay it, or you could probably save before that, and then continue
It's-
to play.
It's a lot like Minecraft, but with more horror elements, because unfortunately, since you're in an underwater world, you are not the main. You are not top dog.
of course you're not. No.
There's Leviathan class creatures, and I've been on the Subnautica wiki, so I know how many there are. And fuck those things.
Raper Leviathan, Ghost Leviathan, Sea Dragon Leviathan.
You don't have to really worry about Ghost Leviathans, though. There's only one.
Yeah, and they're in the void, and you have to be stupid to go there.
You don't go to the void. That's the out of bounds area.
Yeah, and that's where they are.
Reactor's somewhere on the upper level.
Yeah.
Way up.
Some people like going there, cats.
There's no reason to go
Curiosity
there.
speaks. Yeah, but people are curious.
Yeah.
And I remember, if I remember correctly, you don't have any weapons on your stuff, right? On any of it.
You get
No,
a knife.
You start with a knife and a scanner.
Yeah.
The second one, you start with a knife, a scanner, and whatever supplies you pick up before you jump into the water.
No.
Because once you jump into the water, you're
You've started the game.
Yeah, pretty much.
yeah.
Because yeah, I remember in both games the way it works is you're dropped into the water and then like do you build a submarine?
Yes.
You
Yeah.
have to build, yeah.
You have to,
What's
like,
funny
build-
is the fact that although the company has never been to the planet, they're like, yeah, you can use planetary resources to make these.
Yeah.
Let's just use all these ingredients we've never heard about to make these.
Well, in the second one, you're given those blueprints, and you also find the rest of them.
No, but what I'm saying is, like, in the first game, it doesn't make sense, because it's like, get a coral reef sample to make this ship. And, like, how do you know there's a coral reef here?
Don't worry about it.
Because espionage, this way they know everything. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I've never played them, but at some point I've wanted to play some.
I own both of them.
Play the first one, if anything. The second one isn't really scary. It's more of just like a action game at that point.
Yeah.
Well, what sucks about the second one is the ice worms.
Those aren't even scary, and they're really easy to deal with.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. Like in the trailer and stuff, the ice worms literally literally swam underwater. But in the actual game, they're land based.
Yeah, because there is a lot. There's more land in Below Zero, right? Than there is in the first
It's
one.
not even land. It's literally
Just icebergs.
Right.
yeah. And there's a bunch of penguins. We like penguins.
You can kidnap penguin.
Yeah,
So-
you can be a spy for penguins.
So then, in the first one, do you ever get to go on land that much, or not really?
You can.
What's on the land? Is it even worth it?
Stay focused.
Research bases, artifacts,
Okay.
some logbooks, lore,
Okay.
skeletons, just a lot of stuff. Basically just
Yeah,
lore.
'cause
and how
you're-
resources
spoiler
can be
alert
grabbed
for a-
eventually.
Spoiler alert for a 5-year-old game. You're the only character alive.
Well, yeah, I knew that one. How big are the land masses typically? Like,
There's a couple big ones.
They're decently big. They're not crazy big, but they're like decently big. Cause I wouldn't say it's too open worlds, cause they do block you off at some point. And areas like, oh, there's a giant wall.
Yeah, and there's some optional world events you really want to do, and you're on a time limit.
yeah, right. That makes sense.
Like, missing them doesn't change anything in the game. It's just like, oh shit, I missed the escape pod. Or, I'm trying to remember the one you really don't want to fuck up. Wasn't it the explosion of the Aurora?
Mm-hmm.
Because if I'm not mistaken, if you fuck that one up, you fuck up. You release a shit ton of radiation into the world.
Yes.
Why?
And
is-
while
is-
although-
And then the Reaper Leviathans won't like that because they'll be patrolling that area.
What? They already patrol that area.
Yeah.
Hit the switch.
I'm assuming what does it do? Just increase your population count then for that area then?
No, so the thing with the Reaper Leviathans is they're one of the most dangerous enemies in the game, but they're at a static count, and if you're able to kill them, they don't respawn.
Yeah, okay. How would
There's
you even,
25 of those fuckers.
How do you even kill the Leviathans though? Like, what do you have to use?
What you have to do is called stasis rifle them, and then proceed to shank them till death.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, they will one-shot you.
Yep. If you fuck it up, you get one shot.
Yeah, makes
See,
sense.
Well,
Has to
actually,
do
no,
with
you don't
just
you don't actually get one-shotted. They do 80% of your health.
80 and then big num.
Yeah, and if they kill you again, which they can combo you really easily.
And then how does the is it like a checkpoint system or how do the lives work?
It's if you die, you go back to the starting spawn.
Yep.
Okay.
You go
And you
back
ju- and
to
you just-
spawn and you have to get your
and
shit
you-
back if they dropped anything.
It's like Minecraft. You lose all the items you were carrying.
Yeah, okay.
It's literally just Minecraft, except really scary. And don't tell me I'm wrong. I'm right.
Okay,
You
Gaga.
keep your inventory. You lose your inventory, your hotbar stays.
Yeah. You don't lose like the tools. Like you don't lose the scanner or the
But it's
or
like
the
the
gun.
materials and stuff that you picked up. That stuff gets left behind.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's similar to a lot of different games.
And
that
if
are like
you if you were riding a vehicle, the Leviathans would probably destroy it.
yeah.
And then you'd have to rebuild that.
Yeah, those
If
things
you're
are
lucky, just
expensive.
repair. If you're lucky, just repair it.
Yeah.
In my opinion, the most deadly Leviathan in Subnautica is definitely the Reaper. The Ghost Leviathan is really easy to handle. There's only one that you have to deal with. And it can't leave the area of the game it's at. Then you have the bigger Leviathans known as the Sea Dragons, and they're pretty simple to deal with because they're big, they're huge, and they're easy to spot.
Right.
And then there's the Empress.
The Empress is the only friendly Leviathan besides the Reefbacks.
Because she's there for story.
Looks like we were expecting.
More like
I have to admit, I think the Ghost Leviathan looks the coolest.
It
out
is
of all
cool.
of them.
It's too bad you're on the Illusion.
Subnautica 2's was pretty meh, I'll be honest. The stories that you would find there were not as depressing as you would in the first one. In the first one, you would get like captain's logs, or you would hear them, and they would read them. They're basically like recordings, and you could hear the people's voices as they're like about to die or make a decision that, you know, left their fate unknown, which we clearly know they died.
Like the guy who was trying to swim to the
Surface.
Aurora, and he's like, no, he's trying to swim from his life pod to the Aurora, and he's like, I know there's Reaper Leviathans in the area, and I have these things that will allow me to distract them, but I don't know if they'll last long enough.
It did not. No matter what, everyone died. You were the only one. And there was people that were trying to break out of their little
Enclosures.
safety pod. Yeah, their little enclosure, but they couldn't, and they were slowly sinking in their own thing, and they drowned to death.
Yeah.
Oh, and then you'll see a bunch of them at the bottom. You'll see a bunch of them at the bottom with the one that a lot of them will tell you like about the Leviathans and stuff. So the one that tells you about the Reaper Leviathan isn't the buoy one. That one's to give you like the blueprints for the Leviathan buoy. The one I'm talking about is like it's down in a lower area, and the guy's like, I don't know. I just heard a sharp roar, and I don't know what it is. I'm very scared. And then you see a fucking hole in the side of their pod.
Dude, the fucking warpers and the giant squids, those were the worst ones.
Fun fact about the warpers. You mean the squid crab?
Yeah, the squid crabs, those were the worst ones to die to.
Actually, I was watching one of my favorite YouTuber groups, Neebs Gaming. They actually played Subnautica in beta and on the patch releases, and they made a little short series about it. And the creators were so impressed with it that they allowed those 4 YouTubers to actually voice act in the game.
Voice acting did great.
Yeah, they're the ones who have like the ham sandwich line.
Honestly, the last one where it was the guy that was the last one left alive in his base, down where all the warpers are, down deep in that area, saying he was the last one alive, and he was just looking out of the ship saying, "Where are you guys? I know I'm alone. I'm scared." But he's just basically saying his goodbyes. He dies to the sickness all by himself in his base.
Yeah. What's weird is like our character never dies to the sickness. Even though it would make sense. Well, yeah, but like they all died really fast to the sickness, but then our character was like, I'm gonna fucking Superman it.
I'm gonna Superman it, but it doesn't matter because we're dead either way.
Well, no, he lives, but like if you look at the game, like they had literally just crashed, and some people died from the infection.
Yeah, but there may have been people. There may have been people before.
So how aggressive are and like honest? How does are all the Leviathans aggressive, or how does that aggression get ranked?
So 90% of Leviathans are aggressive, and only like 3 species out of like the 9 are friendly.
They see you, you're you're their food.
Not even that. The Reaper Leviathan, if he hears you, because he uses echolocation, if you hear a Reaper Leviathan, they know you're there.
Yep, if you hear a roar, just know they're coming.
They like to sneak up behind you, by the way. They're like sharks.
Sharks actually don't like chasing humans. But okay.
Yep.
But sharks like to come up from below, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, they like to stalk. And sometimes that means humans too, yeah.
Very rarely.
Yeah.
You're more likely to die from a lightning strike than to be attacked by a shark.
Yeah, right.
Never mind.
I'm not shutting it down.
Well, it's like the surfer thing. It's like they attack surfers because they think they're seals.
Yeah, sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, they're like the puppies of the ocean.
Who are?
Sharks.
I don't know if I'd say that.
No, they're not puppies. They are fucking... They are
they're
fucking
the
wolves.
So if I had to give aggressiveness, say like a trained police German Shepherd, that's how aggressive they can be.
Well, that's the
most
Reapers.
aggressives. Yeah, the Reapers. Meanwhile, no, actually, I think Pitbulls are even worse. Pitbulls can be really bad.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Pitbulls have such a bad fucking reputation, it's not even their fault. It's because of shit owners teaching them to, like, be used in fighting arenas to fight to the death.
Or they just don't know how to take care of dogs or discipline them.
Yeah, and it's like that, like people have given Pitbulls such a bad reputation. They're not. They're like any other dogs. They're goofy, they're lovable. It's a bad dog is raised by a bad owner.
That I will agree with you on. So then what Leviathan? So is the Reaper Leviathan the most aggressive?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And they're not in the second one.
Yeah, the Reaper Leviathan. None of the original Leviathans are in the second game.
Yep. If I recall, there are only like 1 to 2.
There's 4 in Subnautica Below Zero. There's the ice worms are considered a Leviathan.
Yeah. Honestly, I just call it ice worm.
That weird arrow-looking fish thing that has its mouth underneath its body. The shrimp shark. And the squid shark.
No, there was another one.
Tense up at the mere mention of those abominations.
Leia, she just saved you.
I'm trying to help her, Shepard. Call it tough love. The war started. I don't need to miss it.
She's never been big.
Okay, so... Oh yeah, there's also a frozen Leviathan somewhere in the research area.
I don't count that. That thing doesn't do anything in game.
All force fields down. Civilians taking to the streets
Well, I mean,
Cerberus pulling back.
that just shows you how big they would be.
People don't have the training to go up
Oh yeah, so there's glow whales, those are nice. Oh yeah, Chelicerate. Chelicerate. That looks like a shrimp. That's the one you're talking about. The Void Chelicerate, which is in, you know, the fucking void. People are curious. The Shadow Leviathan, which is in the Crystal Cavern.
Do you know how many mods there are for, like, the Gargantuan Leviathan?
Yeah, I'm actually looking at those right now.
I mean, how did people, like, find the design of that guy?
There was skeletons, and then they also went off of data from logbooks.
Yeah.
Because I've seen some of those Gargantuan Leviathan mods, and they're pretty cool.
Yeah, if they were... Could you imagine that? They could just keep growing.
The only place that thing could live in is the void.
No, like...
Don't count on me building
they could probably go anywhere, honestly.
The Gargantuan Leviathan. With how big they are.
The only route to the central column is through the tunnels.
I'm sure they'd make a telling system through the entire map.
And then the Leviathans are, because to find them, they're like at the bottom, right? Like the deeper you go, the more. Oh, they're not. Okay.
So there's biomes.
Right.
And there's different creatures in the biomes. So like you'll find reapers at the ship's crash site, the dunes, and one other location. That's where you'll find the Reaper Leviathans. But then, like, you'll only find the sea dragon Leviathans in the active and inactive lava zones.
Okay. Now, okay, so what's the most dangerous zones then, or zone?
The dunes, or no, it's the dunes. It's the dunes.
Right, because I'm assuming there's other stuff other than the Leviathans that are dangerous.
Yeah, there's the sand shark. There's the crab snake. There's the crab squid. Am I wrong to say that the dunes are one of the most dangerous areas in the game? Charlie?
Oh, what? What's most
The
dangerous?
dunes.
Dunes?
The sandy area with 8 Reaper Leviathans
Dude,
in it.
the crab squids look hecka weird. What the heck?
Those are horrible. But
They
what's
have
even
EMPs.
creepier are the warpers. The warpers are awful.
Fun fact about the warpers: they are only dangerous when you're infected. So if
They
you
can
find
also
a
just teleport you out of your
out of your vessels.
Yeah, wow, the warper
But-
Or
looks
just
really
far
weird.
away in the middle of nowhere.
No, but what I'm saying is the moment you're cured, the warpers no longer find you a threat.
Are they psychokinetic at all, or no?
They are machines. They are not actual living creatures.
Yeah, okay.
Those are alien life forms.
Well, they were made by the people who were trying to. They were made by the people trying to find the cure for the disease on the planet as a defense mechanism. Because if you go to any of the research facilities, you'll actually see them being made.
Yep.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I like that guy getting shot in the back of the head. It's just like, I can just stand here.
Oh, apparently they're making a Subnautica 3.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but that didn't surprise me because the
popularity.
Both of them are pretty well received. The second one came out a while ago, though, didn't it?
Yeah.
2021.
I was gonna say 3 years ago.
And the first one
May
came out.
13th.
And the first one came out when? 2019, 2020? No, 2019.
2017, I believe.
2017?
It was, because it was one of those early
2018.
it was one of those early access games that people could play.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, it was probably way longer than 2018. But yeah, no, there's going to be a Subnautica 3, which is cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I personally can't deal with horror games. I'm just not that type of guy. I don't like horror movies either. Unless they're like the campy, cheesy ones. Like I could watch Scream.
Scream. I thought Scream was actually horror, like just regular horror though. It wasn't like a parody.
No, Scream is campy horror. Made by the same guy who made Friday the Nightmare on Elm Street.
Multiplayer.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I'm surprised the
Finally.
sequel didn't have that actually.
The sequel was more like a DLC in my honest opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, from present to the future.
I was gonna say, if you want to play a really good horror game, a new one that came out was Dredge.
I have that game. It's nice.
Pretty alright.
I don't know, speaking of
It's mostly just catching fish sim.
yeah.
With horrifying Cthulhu-esque creatures.
Mostly at night. It's only at night, and that's if you decide to stay out at night.
Or you
Which
have the
later on you're
Leviathan.
required to.
There's also a Leviathan in that game.
Yeah, there is, but he doesn't do anything if you avoid it.
Well, yeah, but have you played the Iron whatever DLC?
Yep.
Yeah,
Iron
you know,
Rig.
yeah, the Iron Rig. You know that he stays around the Iron Rig, right?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Speaking of
That's great.
horror games, I'm gonna. It's about time that we replay Fear again.
No,
Me and
fuck no.
My first one. No, I would do the first one. I wouldn't do the DLCs. I would just do the base game.
I'm trying to think of that
It's a
one game
great
that was
freaking
fucking
game.
creepy.
How long is this fucking mission?
It's pretty long because we've been streaming for an hour and 41 minutes.
Oh no, I gotta go to bed soon.
Yeah.
Oh, I know a game you could play.
Why are
Layers
we
of
on-
Fear.
Why are we under the assumption I'm playing a horror game?
That
'Cause you
or
should.
one horror game I've been wanting to play is The Evil Within.
The first one's good, the second one's pretty meh.
Which one's the one where you have the snake arms?
Snake arms.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Isn't that the one where you're the mafia boss and you got the shadowy snake arms?
That's
that,
the
like...
Darkness, silly. Darkness is good too. And those are like yeah, they're like demonic, like reptile looking things.
But yeah, the second one was pretty meh.
Well, the reason why I want to play those because were they both directed by Shinji Mikami or is it just the first one?
Let me double check.
Yeah, because
'Cause I
Shinji
played
Mikami
both.
directed the first one.
He's the... Shinji Mikami did first one. What about the second?
Yeah. I'm assuming not.
No, it was John. It was John Johannes.
Okay. Yeah, because the first one with him directing it helped with its popularity and stuff.
Yeah, but the issue was it just didn't feel as creepy.
Well, it wasn't really that. I remember people criticized it because yeah, like it was marketed as a horror game, or like a good one, and with Shinji's name on it, it was going to be like not a surpasser to Resident Evil, but something that was close, and it ended up being disappointing. That's some of the buzz I remember.
The first one was really good though. It was just I loved it.
Yeah.
But it's old now. The first one came out in
2015, right?
2014,
Yeah, 2014. Yeah.
and the second one came out in 2017. That is not really far apart for release dates at all.
Nope.
That kind of just gives me a feeling of being rushed.
Yeah. Well, and especially nowadays too. It's like I feel like we're in such a limbo with game design because, like, you got companies like Bethesda that take 10 to 15 years to come out with like every game, and then, and then you still have some smaller studios that do feel rushed, and it's just like. But I feel like now it's the problem is it just takes so long for games to come out now.
Yeah, because of the quality and all that.
Yeah.
We don't talk about Ubisoft anymore. Those have gone down the toilet.
Oh my gosh! Well, Ubisoft's also in hot water over their new Assassin's Creed game.
Yes, because they made a lot of false stuff. It's just bad.
Yeah, and then people were criticizing.
Yasuke was like, you know.
Well, yeah, they made him. Yeah, like they basically just rewrote who this person really was. It was, that kind of same
It's
argument.
not even rewriting. They were actually using information from an accredited... I was going to say an accredited bigot. Like, a person who's known to be, like, actually bullshitting. Like, he's claiming all his, like, fan fiction shit about Yasuke is factual and true and based on scientific, like etymology.
Yeah.
But no, he's not like well, he has an etymologist degree, but he doesn't. He essentially he's talking out of his ass. He doesn't know shit. That's why I find it incredibly funny, because they're just taking all of his word, like on face value, and believing everything that he has wrote in a book. Just because
You know what I find?
and this
funny?
fact.
I find it even funnier that they decided, oh, we're gonna rework the game. We're changing the release date to February.
What?
Guess what February is?
What?
What month
I
it is?
saw that, Cats. That sucks.
What the fuck?
You just
Guess
got
what
one
month
shot.
February is?
I fired one
Black
missile.
History Month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How ironic.
Wait, what's happening? What?
They changed the release date for Assassin's Creed Shadows to February. Do you know what month that is?
Black History Month?
Yes! Do you get it now, Cats?
I don't know why.
The
The other
protagonist?
thing too is that they were
Yasuke
coming
is a
out.
black slave that was bought by Nobunaga and
Yeah.
served as his samurai, purely because Nobunaga found it interesting that he was black. Not kidding. He actually washed the guy's skin in an attempt and in hope to actually rub the blackness out of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually historically accurate, if I'm not mistaken.
That
Yeah,
is historically
that is
accurate.
actually an altercation.
'Cause
Like, that is actually one of the first things that he ended up doing to him.
No, like, because I in a lot of manga that has Nobunaga and Yasuke, like, he's always depicted as a black guy. And I didn't know until I looked it up that, oh shit, he was.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was actually black. But these people want to rewrite or then completely change what it was. The second thing is that when they were coming out with that, like, well, it wasn't an amiibo. It was like a little figure or something. It had Yasuke on it, I think, and then it had the...
No, it had the woman on it. It
The
had
woman on
Yasuke
it.
and that lady.
Yeah, and then it was...
And it was the broken, the half thing. I forgot what it's called.
So do I, but it was like it was like referencing Hiroshima and Nagasaki and the atomic bombs, and and people did not take kindly to that. And a lot of people said it was like insensitive, which I would agree.
Oh, half Tory Gate. It was a half Tory Gate.
Yeah, that was destroyed
And-
from the atomic bombs.
No, they made a half Tory Gate, actually, and that is to stand as basically a...
Yeah, the reminder. Yep. That's
yeah,
my
a
point.
reminder. Yeah. And they decided to make it broken. A broken half Tory Gate.
Yeah.
What?
So it was just people criticized it for being insensitive. Is what that whole thing.
Yeah,
turned out to
because
be.
you gotta take culture into, account here.
Well, even
Also,
just
like,
history.
like
yeah.
what's happening with, like, all the Genshin nations.
We don't talk about Genshin.
Why? I actually enjoy the game.
Oh lord.
What?
You poor child.
Where's Nyreen?
Should I even ask what's going on with Genshin? Did something bad happen?
So
Not
basically,
really, there's always shit going on.
basically every time a new nation comes out, all the people complain that all the characters are white.
Okay.
Quite literally,
Must've-
quite literally, we're in an area represented by South America,
And they're still
Uh.
white.
and everyone is still white.
That's funny. Oh my gosh.
People are just never happy. They'll always find a way to complain.
Well, of course it was, especially trolls. It like I understand the criticism there, but this is also made by... Is Genshin Chinese or is it Japanese?
Yeah, Genshin is Chinese.
Yeah, no, yeah, they're not gonna freaking add any black people in that stuff. It's just the way China is. No, I'm not surprised. My point being, I'm not surprised by that at all. So she exploded herself.
And she became a Cerberus grunt.
That's it. Tell your boss I'm coming for him.
Jesus Christ. She's on a warpath.
Petrovsky dies. Now.
Okay, yeah, we're almost done with the mission.
Yeah, you're getting close. This is kind of cool.
Irene Kandros was a good soldier. It's a shame she had to die for your petty ambitions.
You're a dead man.
No, wait!
Of course.
Now, Petrovsky.
Divide and conquer, Commander. Kandros killed the adjutants we hadn't finished experimenting on. These are fully undeveloped. The prototypes for our future army. Hold the perimeter. Keep Shepard away from those generators.
Man, these things are aggressive.
Keep Shepard away from those generators.
I hate these fuckers.
Careful, you're surrounded, sir.
And
Hey, you're actually
I
taking a good chunk of this damage, though.
dude, I am so over leveled. It's not even funny.
Yeah, but so you're tanking some of it, a lot of this.
I'm back, fuckers.
You're aberrant bitch. Yeah, run away. I'm not looking forward. So, like, you know how all the races have, like, a fucking, Reaper fight state, right?
Yeah.
I'm not looking forward to, I'm not looking forward to, like, the Asari one, because I know for a fact there's gonna be one.
Yeah, and if I'm not mistaken, they're all pretty difficult. Well, they can be.
Attention all Cerberus forces. Surrender.
Do we want to save him or shoot him?
Well, if you want to go Paragon, you better probably should save him. But
I know.
I am fine with going Renegade if you want to kill him, because I think that would make Arya happy.
Cease and desist all aggression. It's over. Commander Shepard. I surrender myself into your custody.
That is the most pathetic thing I've ever heard.
Shepard, I'm unarmed, and I can give the Alliance intel on the elusive man.
You'll say anything to save your skin.
But I let you escape, Omega. I deserve mercy.
Is this true, Arya?
Yes. Cerberus had successfully taken this station and he let me go. Do you feel that, Oleg? That's death. Only inches away. Remember this feeling. I'm letting you live. For my partner and for the war against your master. You better cooperate.
Okay, so I don't even get a choice.
Take him, Shepard.
Oh, for fuck's sake,
You
game.
and your
Stop.
alliance can decide his fate. Just get this filth off my station.
Commander, glad to see you've had a calming effect on Ms. T'Loak. I tried talking sense into her one time. I look forward to hearing how you pulled it off.
Don't assume you know where this is going.
What? From what I understand, high-ranking Alliance POWs lead fairly comfortable lives. Who knows? You and I may even become friends.
That's not happening. Bray, get him out of here.
I've been waiting to kill that man for months. Walk around with you for a few hours and I go all soft. You're like a disease.
This victory came at a cost, Arya. It's not soft to recognize that.
You sound like someone trying to sell something. I admire your tenacity. And thanks to you, I have Omega back.
The citizens of Omega have been through a lot, Arya. Try to remember that.
How can I forget? There are reminders everywhere I look. And don't worry. I'll honor our arrangement. Troops, ships, and a mountain of Ezo. You earned it.
Then I'll be going.
Bray will take you back. I have a station to whip into shape. Citizens of Omega, hear me. I,
Arya T'Loak, have given you back your lives.
My rule is reignited. My hand is on the controls once more, and I will not let go again.
Each of you owes a debt. Gain my favor by rounding up the remaining
Cerberus invaders and we will cast them from our home. Then bury and mourn our dead.
My methods haven't always been popular, and I can't promise that will change.
But securing this station and everyone inside it is now my primary purpose. No one will imprison us again.
We may be bruised. We may be bloodied.
We are Omega.
You always get these crap details, Bray?
Not this time. You got a galaxy to save. Let's get you off this rock.
Glad he survived.
Oh, I was gonna say I like how the Cerberus logo was still there for a second.
And then it turned into a dancing Asari.
Yeah. All right.
All right, let's see.